I've got stickers. Today's video I have one of the decal sets from Yoshimura, so real excited to try those out on this bike. But before I get into that, I wanted to bring folks up to speed on a couple of small things. One is there were some comments around, and I actually addressed it in one of the videos, the clip-ons that had about 1.5 inches extra length on the sides that came past the clip-on. My plan was to keep that on since I didn't have anywhere else to mount camera accessories or my phone for monitoring the A-Racer or whatever else I ended up putting on the bike. But I did end up cutting them down. They look super clean now. And the solution I found was the mount where the rear view mirrors usually go. I have this little ram mount ball. It's the 10 by 1.25 thread that fits perfectly. So since the other accessories I have are the ram mount, that's a really neat solution. It works this way. I can back it out if I don't need it. And then for the mirrors, I went with this CRG EXO lane splitting solution. I actually was running a cheap Amazon version of this. I realize now the Amazon ones that are out there are actually just reproductions, and cheap reproductions at that, of this CRG brand. So the main difference is between this and the cheap one is the glass is replaceable. The quality and finish of all the materials are much higher. And this also has this lane splitting feature, so you can actually fold it up. I guess if you're in a place where you can lane split, which I'm not, but also for storage, so it's a little more out of the way, or if I'm trying to do a top speed run and I need a little more aero. Don't know how much difference that'll make, but a very high quality piece, and I think it looks pretty neat at the same time. So anyway, those are some of the minor tweaks. Oh, and one other thing, I did put on the Power Pier tires from Michelin. The front is the 120/70/12, and in the rear I did slightly fatter than stock. This is the 140/70/12. Anyway, I'll do a more comprehensive review on these tires once I actually put some miles on them. I just got them mounted the other day and I haven't put any miles on them at all. I think the sticky tape stuff is still right here. So I do have those on the bike, and once I put some miles on and break them in, I'll share my thoughts on them. So let's get to the decals. Man, it's another super muggy day here in Florida, but I'll keep the fan off for now so that you can hear me. Anyway, Yoshimura RD sent me this decal set. This is the Bullseye color scheme. So when Honda released the 2022 Grom, they're also offering for about $130 a few different graphics packages. There's one of them that I thought was particularly cool that I saw at the Barber event was the HRC graphics kit. The other ones are like yellow and blue camo. They're not quite as interesting, but at the same time, Yoshimura came out with their own decal set for the 2022 Grom, and of all the ones that I saw that I thought might look good on the black bike, I thought this Bullseye scheme looked pretty good. So let's take a quick unboxing and then try to get them onto the bike. All right, and here it is. So I've been exchanging emails with Big E at Yoshimura RD, and he gave me some pointers on putting all of this on. You don't use the soap and water method that you do for some decals. This, according to them, is a pretty high quality material, and it has kind of a, I guess, channeling to make sure that air pockets don't get stuck. And as you're putting it on, apparently you can pull it off if you zip it off quickly as you find that perfect alignment. And also they recommended using masking tape to make sure everything lines up before you actually put these pieces on. Just looking here through this plastic film, these do look very high quality, not just like printed stickers, but something that would come on a production bike as if it came on the Grom from the factory. All right, so I've already started putting these decals on, and they are very high quality and also very easy to put on. So I mentioned the air pockets. Let me show you up close what that looks like. I'm not sure if that's going to focus or not, but there's a whole bunch of channels going all directions that allow the air to escape. So I'm not getting any air bubbles as I'm putting these on the bike. All that I'm doing, again, there was the Grom sticker here previously, but using some, what is it, 70% isopropyl alcohol, cleaning up the area first. And all of these stickers are cut very precisely. First making sure that it looks good, lining it up the way that I want it to be. For some of the smaller stickers, you don't need to do this, but sometimes it does help just to peel off a corner so that you get it started the way that you want. Ensuring things are lining up, and then slowly back off the backing piece. Making sure things are staying lined up. And it's just that simple. There aren't any bubbles, and again, this is a very thick material. The quality feels fantastic, and that's really all there is to it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put all these stickers across the bike. I already like the color scheme though, that kind of red, white, and black. Again, on a black bike, you can pretty much go with any color scheme that you want. In the previews on the Yoshimura RD website, I thought this looked particularly cool on the yellow too, but it actually looked good on all of the bikes. Again, these three colors work against most other colors. So I'll do kind of a quick time lapse as I get the rest of these stickers on, and then we'll take a look at the overall product. But again, super excited about this, and I already like the transformation so far. Alright, so those all went on very easily. This really is one of the highest quality decals I've ever worked with. I did have to pull it off a couple of times in certain areas to realign it. It didn't stretch like some stickers do, and then it doesn't realign again. I tried to minimize that though. I did use some masking in certain areas to make sure that lines were parallel, but yeah, again, a very thick sticker. I didn't have any problems with bubbles. There's a bubble here, you just keep pushing it out and it would easily come out of the sticker itself. The only thing left is there's a little bit of glue around the edges. Some of it I think is from where I pulled it back, and some of it was the tape that was holding the stickers in the package. Anyway, I'm just using regular mineral spirits, and that seems to do a good job pulling up that residue. But yeah, totally changed the look of the bike, and was the exact look that I was going for. So let me go ahead and ride it around a little bit, get some beauty shots of it, and then we'll wrap this video up. Alright, so thank you again to Yoshimura RD for sending me this awesome kit. Again, this is the Bullseye design. I'll link in the description below to this kit and the other ones they have. They got a lot of cool designs. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and keep on building.